Matt Hazard, I tell. I played games and then just kept doing it. Consistency is kind of key there. So as long as you keep going, you stay consistent, you're appreciative of your audience, and you try to at least innovate a little bit over time, so it doesn't get stale. There's always something for them to watch, something new for them to come back to. That's probably the best advice I can give for like audience retention. This is my 7th year, and CES is always one of my most favorite shows just because it's not specifically gaming focused. We get to see really cool things, like at the NVIDIA showcase, they were showing off like future AI and freaking driving cars. It was insane, and seeing that type of stuff, we see the video game stuff all the time, the advances they make there, but hearing from the CEO over there where they're taking the intelligence they're learning out of the GPU processing and applying that to real processors so they can do real world like automatrix stuff, so that in 10 years, we're not even gonna be driving cars, carbon footprint's gonna be down, and it's gonna save like the planet. That's really cool stuff out there. So for someone who travels a lot and has to keep a stream online, I travel and I've got a laptop, a webcam, microphone, mice, keyboard, etc., and it's never powerful enough. This thing right here it's small enough and to go in an overhead, just take it with you, and it's all full-size components. It's literally just like a full-on rig. However, I haven't gotten to try that thing yet, and that's the all-in-one, and I don't know how it would travel, but it seems pretty rad because that has a monitor too. Over time, they just developed this footprint, and they've been approaching things very, very differently. It's not this whole, let's just stamp our name on it and work this. They're pulling in intelligent partners, they're listening to their community, and they're trying to create this inclusive space. And I think that's something that a lot of the other brands miss out on. I mean, street cred in the gaming world is it's an interesting concept, right? Like, is there really street cred in the gaming world? Is there not? Razer's a great company. I work with them a lot. I use a lot of their products. I'm really good friends with the guys over there. I'm really happy that Lenovo and Razer are friends because then it makes my life a lot easier. And it makes it a lot easier for me to go back to Lenovo and be like, hey, I'd like some Razer branded Lenovo products. And they're always like, yeah, that's cool, that's rad. They're an awesome partner. So, well, I just like the concept of being able to run around and call people Legionnaires. And I really want to put a Spartan hat on and just run around and kick people in the chest, and then like have Lenovo stamps on my feet, so that when they look down, it just leaves like the logo there. I do a variety of games, mostly shooters, but I'll play RPGs, I'll play MMOs. It really just is like whatever kind of mood I'm in at the time. So right now I'm playing a lot of H1Z1. I was playing a lot of Battlefield. I just finished Final Fantasy 15. That was a really awesome game. Right before that, I did a throwback to an old game. I played The Last of Us through. Dead Rising 4 was super awesome. Shout out to those guys at Capcom. So that's always a super fun game because, who doesn't like getting drunk and just murdering zombies?